Georgia State a 4-2 victory over UT Arlington in the semifinals and punches their ticket into the men's championship final again against South Alabama tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern here in Peachtree City, Georgia, joined by Panthers head coach Jonathan Wolff and our Under Armour player of the match, Quentin Coulaud, who had the clincher. First of all, Coach, let's start with your overall thoughts on what turned out to be a really hard-fought victory as we came down to those final three sets, all of them in the third set. Wow, it was really tight, and it could have gone either way.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with that. You know, UTA is an unbelievable team in the way that they fight. They never give up. A lot of momentum shifts in that match. We got out to a really good, quick start, the doubles point, and Rob had a nice win there at 2. And, you know, they responded with a point at 1, and then things got a little tricky there. You know, we had a lot of deuce points there. We started to capitalize on those, playing with aggressiveness and with confidence, you know, and that's what I preach to the guys. I say, hey, when it gets tight, you know, go back to the way you practice. You know, you got your reps in, you're staying focused, and just believe, and that's what it came down to. And I'm proud of Quentin. We overcame all the adversity with, you know, not knowing whether to play indoors, outdoors, and we were fortunate to get those matches in under the lights there. So
now we'll talk about what Quentin did in just a moment. Let's go back to Rob. You mentioned Rob, and a big win for you at number 2, a straight sets win for Rob, the freshman, over Nuez, who is a former player of the year in this conference and a seasoned veteran, a senior in this conference.
Yeah, I'm super happy with the way Rob's kind of been responding. I mean, he, you know, coming in as a freshman playing 1, it's never easy, and he's been dealing with a little shoulder injury, and so we switched it up and moved him back to 2, and I think it's paid off so far. He's gotten, you know, his swag back a little bit, and you know, it's great. It's great to see him out there now with confidence. So. And
then at number 4, Showers was a real hero for you. That was a huge battle that went 3 sets.
He's the one that kind of shifted that momentum back on our side, because then all of a sudden, you know, everyone's thinking, okay, we need one more, you know, and so that was the match everyone had their eyes on, and we were fortunate to come, you know, with some clutch tennis towards the end by Bailey.
And how about Quentin here in the clincher?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say it enough. I mean, everyone pretty much played clutch, and then he just happened to be the guy at the very end that responded there with that match point. Credit to him with serve and volley. Really didn't do that the whole match. Was creative, and he took care of business.
Yeah, Quentin, kind of take us through your mindset here in what was a 3-set battle with Riccio. You dropped the first set 6-4, and then come back and win the next 2 6-4, 6-4, and you got the clincher and the team clincher here today.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. I mean, it was a tough battle out there. My opponent was playing very well. He started off pretty well, very solid, you know, and but I just kept fighting. You know, that's all I did. That's all I do. I just kept running, fighting, and at the end, it just I think he went down a little bit physically, and I just took over, and I just used it pretty well. So.
How aware are you of what's going on in the courts around you? In particular, you mentioned, Coach mentioned Showers, and we brought that up. That was a real momentum swinger. Were you aware what was happening there at singles number 4?
No, I had no idea. I didn't want to watch, honestly. I watched a couple of points between my points, but honestly, I didn't really know. You know, I can just hear the guys out there with outside of the court with an amazing support, and I know Bailey's got that support, so you know, it's nothing to worry about. So I don't watch. It's too stressing me out too much too.
So now the final, South Alabama, the Jaguars beat the Panthers in the final last year. A couple of weeks ago, you guys go to Mobile and you beat them. So now a chance at the final again and a spot in the NCAA tournament. Just your thoughts on facing the Jaguars again with the championship on the line.
Yeah, it's been 3 years I'm here. It's the third final against Bama again. They're great. I think they got a great coach, and they got unbelievable players. We've been fighting this title back and forth for the past 3 years. So yeah, I'm excited to play them. It's a good team. It's going to be good matches, and yeah, I hope we take it.
Congratulations, Quentin. Coach, quick thought from you on the match tomorrow. You and I talked about this before the tournament even started. You know, how do you keep your guys focused on the matches that have to be played before you get another shot at South Alabama? Because certainly coming into the tournament, everybody's thinking exactly that, a South Alabama and a Georgia State final again.
Yeah, of course. I mean, going into tournaments, everyone wants to expect the 1 seed versus the 2 seed. But we knew the semifinal match, between UT Arlington and Lafayette was going to be a battle, either team. And I as a coach, I actually want a tougher semifinal match as opposed to an easier one. It mentally prepares us, and we'll take care of our bodies. We'll stretch out, hit the ice baths, and we'll be ready to go for tomorrow. It's going to be an absolute battle against a good rival school.
Go hop in the ice. You officially get to hop in the ice now because the final is set for 1 o'clock tomorrow. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
There you go. Georgia State 4-2 winners over UT Arlington in the semifinals. They'll take on South Alabama for the final. The Jaguars were 4-0 winners over Coastal in the other semi.